think for me it was the tactileness of the material, the fact that you can mold it, shape it. You can take something liquid and it can harden up, and then you can throw it through the fire and then it becomes something usable. Hi, I'm Chuck Smith, and I am a local potter here in Rochester, Minnesota. I am a functional potter, and I enjoy making mugs and bowls and bathroom wares and soap dishes and things like that for families to use in their home. I started doing pottery 3 years ago. I took a class here in a local studio in Rochester. Once I took that first class, I was hooked.
I remember asking him if he enjoyed it, and he just lit up and he was like, oh my gosh, yes, I loved it.
The one area that I like the most is the repetitiveness of making, throwing mugs on the wheel. If I can sit down and crank out 10 or 12 mug forms in an hour, that really gets me going. And if I'm having a good day, I can relax and enjoy it. And if I've had a bad day, I can get in there and I can just make a mess. I'll just let my frustrations out on a piece of clay. And so it's very therapeutic for me.
We're totally inspired by nature, so a lot of the colors Chuck uses are kind of like woods and water or the northern lights. We're both huge on the northern lights and have been lucky enough to see them up north many times. Well, we have a large studio just south of Duluth. We're set kind of in the woods on a country road, and it's just really peaceful out there. And we're both extremely inspired by the outdoors and nature. My favorite part, I would say, is the interaction with the customer and seeing how they respond to your work. Like sometimes you can actually see someone's countenance change when they walk into your booth.
I actually had someone respond today. They told me that they really enjoyed seeing my work, and that just the color in it, they could really feel like this calming sense to them, and that she just really enjoyed looking at my work.
Maybe they're feeling kind of lousy or whatever, but then as they start looking at your work, you might see like a slight smile come on their face. That kind of reminds you of why you do it.
I was doing an art show, and I had a gentleman come into my booth, and we got talking and about the color of my pottery and all that stuff, and he said that he was colorblind, and I said, oh, I'm colorblind as well. And then he had a pair of colorblind corrective glasses, and so he's like, do you want to try them? And so I stuck them on for like 10 seconds, and it just changed my world. I wasn't prepared for an emotional reaction, but first time seeing my pottery and able to see the greens and the reds and stuff and everything, I just started crying. It was amazing. Those that have color blindness and they were to get a pair of glasses like that will probably tell you the same thing. They can't describe. It's life-changing.